Whitecaps here on Bamboozler TV. Coming up fairly soon. And, yeah, I should probably tree it out. Who can tree? Alright, we're launching here. Have ourselves a game. Alright, you got Soviet Ballers on the red, Whitecaps on the blue.
3, 2, 1.
Currently we are going back to group because Mikasa did not log in. So, back to group. Looks fine to me, Jebs. I don't know what you're seeing. Stream looks good to me too. So here we go. Oh, the boosts are splitting in half. That is strange. Hopefully that stops now. Okay, there we go. Alright, so you got Soviet Ballers out. Heisey and Mikasa looking for a reset. Heisey with the snipe, and they are reset. Jebs, you know what causes that? Let me know in the comments if you know how to fix that issue from even happening at all. Indian looking to get past two. He does with the slingshot boost. Akapuk with a grab. Probably not a smart grab, but he's going to get out and actually be out past all. As Jeepsoon's hitting on a pup instead of getting re-grab, and that's going to be your first cat. And Jeepsoon does not even get the pup as he spikes himself top. It's unfortunate for the for the Soviets as they give up that first cap just on some miscommunication. I thought Akapuk was going to have a bad grab there as the other team was out past two, but he ended up making good play happen for his team here, and he's got a rolling out past two now, still intact. Probably going to be out really soon. He deploys it. He's got double blocks on Chelsea, and he's going to bring in cap number 2. Mikasa and Heisey locking down base. Adarsh and Akapuk out early and often, and we've got 2 caps here in the first minute and a half. Akapuk with the grab, Adarsh with the bomb play, and grabbing on 4, always a good idea, so just to see if he can get out, but he could not, so both teams reset again. Quick double placid from the Soviets on offense there, as we're going to have pup fights going on. Wasa with the juke mid, and Wasa with the juke bot. Heisey going to spike whoever that was up top. It looks like G-Spoon. Yes, it was, and Heisey's going to get the rolling and spike himself top. So Heisey with the rolling on D, as Adarsh is out past 2, and he's going to boost in, looking for a bomb. Gets the bomb. Oh, he almost gets off the wall, and Wasa's going to out past 3 big time. Chelsea looking for the solo return for Cap. Akapuk just needs to stay alive, and he's going to do so for very long, and diffuses that situation. Looking for the kiss. He gets it. Adarsh out past nobody now with a good move past G-Spoon. Chelsea with the snipe. She spikes herself. And we have a good old-fashioned wormy chase fest going now. Both teams out. Both teams kiss. Both teams with re-grab and no anti-re, so nobody gets reset. Got power-up spawning in a few seconds here, as you can tell by the timers. Mikasa going for mid. He's going to get that mid juke. The bottom tag pro, the Indian's going to get it uncontested, and Chelsea's going to get top uncontested. As Akapuk finally gets up there, but that's 2 tag pros for the Soviet Ballers to see if they can use these to get themselves reset and maybe even a cap. Looks like they're going to have one of them sit on re-grab, as Chelsea's going to lead Wasa out of base. And Chelsea with the snipe. Wasa passed most. G-Spoon gets a solo on Akapuk. Chelsea getting in front, trying to get the solo on Heisey. She's going to get blocked out, but she hits a bomb, and she resets the Soviet Ballers here. But G-Spoon not going to block. He just leaving Chelsea by herself out there. And unfortunately, they couldn't set up the blocks on the players there on the Whitecaps. Indian is out now past 1. He's got 3 to beat in base. Trying to set up 2v3 blocks. As Heisey's going to get a flaccid, and the Indian was actually pretty close to having a cap there as he took that boost, or almost got to that boost. If he could have gotten to that boost, he would have had it. Pretty sure. Now Akapuk's out past a couple. Whitecaps really on top of power-ups here. Soviet Ballers forgetting about him that time, as Heisey picked up 2 tag pros, mid and bottom, and Adarsh picked up 1 top. I believe that's how it happened, maybe even the other way around. But G-Spoon, despite the tag pros, is out past 2, past 3. Heisey with the snipe. Heisey saves the cap, as Adarsh is going to get a grab here. And the Whitecaps are reset. Indian with a good bomb to get out past 2 on his own with a good solo grab. And back to chasing on Wormy. Adarsh with a nice corner. Can't get around Chelsea though. Does not give himself enough space to make that juke. As Akapuk trying to split Chelsea on the spikes. Can't do it. Indian with a good move around Heisey with a good block from Wasa, and they take down the deficit to 1 as power-ups are spawning. G-Spoon looking to get the top pup as the FC. Probably going to happen. Indians playing for regrab. Akapuck gets the top pup as a Juke Juice with a boost. Picasso's going to get the bottom pup with a Juke Juice and a boost. And that's going to return... I believe it was Wasa. I don't know, actually. Could have been G-Spoon. Akapuck with the Juke Juice grab. Going to make the jukes on Chelsea and Wasa. And he's going to be out with the slingshot pass, too. Looking to go slingshot to slingshot. Coming in, Chelsea with a good prediction snipe. She's right in the right spot. And Heisey looking to stay alive for his regrab chain. Going to be able to do it as Adarsh is there. And he's outside, spiking himself off the boost. And Adarsh spiking himself off the bomb. So it gives a free reset to the Soviet ballers here as power-ups are going to be spawning and the Soviets are out past 1 with G-Spoon with a flag. The slingshot sends G-Spoon past 3. Coming around outside, Wasa just getting out of base, going for the bottom pup. Smartly, actually, as it turns out. He's going to get that rolling, and G-Spoon's going to get flag pro top and get killed for his efforts, but it's worth on the tag pro. The Indian's going to rush this here with the rolling re and tag pro in base, hoping for a couple of caps here off these power-ups. And the Indian's going to get in. He's going to get to the flag tile, but Adarsh has the flag. Unfortunately, so these power-ups are going to go by the wayside for the Soviets as Heisey is now out. Just a bit of chasing going on here. Power-ups coming up, and Darsh with the rolling re. Turn for cap for the Indian. He gets actually returned. Finally there. Good save from Akapuck. Akapuck almost gets himself a cap. Wasa, though, is there. And Adarsh is out past 1. Juking past the Indian. Bombing outside. Hitting the slingshot. Coming straight in the front door. Chelsea FC with good positioning. As this will remain a 2-1 game. Akapuck with the flag here. His power-ups are coming up. He's holding for pups. Mid-pup. 51 tag pro to G-Spoon as Akapuck needs to stay alive because the Indians passed everybody and he's going to retreat all the way to base. This is a really bad situation for the Whitecaps with that tag pro protecting, and this is surely a cap, but the Indian has to back up after the bomb. G-Spoon trying to protect him. Can't do it. Oh, he does actually do it, and that actually turned into a cap. That was an awkward play, to say the least. G-Spoon trying to get a lead from Wasa, but Wasa not being able to see where they spawn. Ends up not being able to do it. And Akapuck's going to be out past 2, it looks like, coming out through mid. He's going to the slingshot, coming in front door. Going to force it in, but there's 4 there. And the Indian's going to be out now past 3. Well past 3. And a spike from Adarsh on the outside. Unforced error gives Soviet ballers a lead. Unfortunate for the Soviet, or for the Whitecaps there. As Adarsh, that is the second time I've seen him spike himself out there without anybody chasing him, and it's costing him another cap here. Both teams going for pups here. He's got 30 seconds remaining. Wasa getting the tag pro, always important. Looks like he's going to keep it on defense and try and keep the 1 cap lead here. Ten seconds to go. Wasa just ending this thing with tag pro on the flag. Akapuck getting one last grab. Nobody's going to get the cap flag as Indian is blocked way out of base. And your first half will see 3 caps from the Indian, 2 caps from Acapulco, and a pretty even split on power-ups here. Whitecaps edging out the Soviets. And that half really should have been tied, but things happened there. No big deal. So, switching sides, heading back to Wormy for another 10 minutes. Coming at you soon here on BTV. Alright, and we're off. Wow, I'm surprised I actually have 8 viewers on this stream. More than I expected. For some NLTP action. See if I have to refresh again with the stupid thing that's going on. So you're going to see Whitecaps have switched over to red. Your Soviet ballers have the yellow jerseys on. I'm not sure why their jerseys are yellow, but they are the blue team. Surely I have to refresh. Alright. That should be better. Yep, now the timers are working and everything, so that's good stuff. Not sure why that happens. Acapulco now has the grab. He's past nobody. Adasha with the regrab. A quick out for the Whitecaps as he brings it kind of far back to base, but the Darsh is going to be dead. Chelsea with a good straight line cut off. Acapulco's going to get the grab here and go down. No, he doesn't. He gets a good bump off Chelsea. Good juke past it. Wassa does not have boost to work with, though, unfortunately. And he will juke right into Chelsea, and they will get reset as G-Spoon does not have a good grab on the other side. Both teams reset. 15 seconds for pups. Acapulco outside, trying to get the hesitation juke on Wassa. Doesn't get it. Adarsh going back out the mid with a good boost. Past 2, past 3, going outside. Gonna bomb himself for something. Doesn't kill himself this time. Chelsea with a good juke juice grab, and Heisey with a huge snipe. But the Indian on the regrab is gonna get bumped by his own team and go out. Or get tagged, excuse me. Heisey with the defusal on the rolling bomb. Mikasa with the cleanup of the return. Both teams chasing now. Darsh in base is kind of hanging out. Not much pressure on him. Good hold here. Still a good hold from him. Still holding. Gonna get that back out of base again. G-Spin has picked up the flag now for the Soviets. Adarsh screwing around a little too much. They're getting a little greedy with Wasa, and Wasa just straight lines him and takes him down. Mikaso picking up the lawnmower here. He's gonna lead Akapuk in. What? Doesn't lead him in. He goes for the return and spikes himself. Unfortunately, as the Indian gets out, and Akapuk is just gonna have to hold. Izzy with the juke juice return. Mikaso still with the lawnmower in base, playing anti-re, and to no avail as Akapuk gets tagged back close to the Soviet base. So Soviets back out again. G-Spoon with the flag. Adarsh almost had the split. Oh my goodness, that would have been a crazy split and upstep there, as he just got pixeled by Chelsea right as he's about to go into the flag. That would have been a top 10 play, but it was not. We've got the Whitecaps down by 1, looking to tie it up here with the first cap of this half. But G-Spoon gets the good pull and the good kiss. Adarsh looking to not bomb himself into a spike. And pups are coming up. He's probably going to get the top one. He is going to go get the top one. He's going to get it rolling on flag. Undefused. Now he's defused. Defused it really early, unfortunately for him. But he's going to have the outside lane, as the Indian also has the outside lane. They almost kiss, but both teams out again, as this is what Wormy is prone to, unfortunately. Akapuk screwing around in base. Got a bomb to work with. Also forcing him back in. And that's going to be a reset, as Akapuk just never really got out of base there. Adarsh almost gets the solo on G-Spoon, but now with Akapuk containing, Akapuk gets really juked by G-Spoon, and G-Spoon is going to make it outside. No, he gets Adarsh into the boost, and Adarsh with the bomb into the spike. What a clutch play there. Thought G-Spoon was going to end up making it out of there, which would have been pretty amazing. Power-ups coming up again. Wassup looks to win mid. No, Akapuk steals the juke. G-Spoon gets the juke top, and Chelsea with the juke bottom. 3 jukes, 2 to the Soviets. As Akapuk is going to get returned by Chelsea. Heisey would be smart not to grab here, and he's not going to. Not against the juke juice. 1, 2. Adarsh does get the grab, though, and he goes down immediately to Chelsea, as G-Spoon's out on the other side, and it's past 2. Heisey with a solo grab. Risky bisky. With the other flag carrier out and pass a couple mid. But both teams get the return. Nothing happening. Again, both teams getting the return, and nothing happening here. 5 minutes in, no score game 1, half 2. Akapuk now past 2. Gonna be past 3 if Mikaso can make the return, but he can't. And Akapuk just trying to stay alive. G-Spoon doing the same. Heisey winning the juke juice mid. And the tag pro top. He's lawnmower, but also has a tag pro of his own from bottom. Heisey looking for the solo return. Remember, folks, you got Heisey and Mikaso as a defense for the Whitecaps, and I can't remember which one's which, but one of them is South American, one of them is European. So you have a defense with a really serious ping disadvantage for the Whitecaps, and I think that's shown a few times that you've seen Mikaso and Heisey either bite way too hard because they couldn't stop themselves and slow themselves down, or just flat out whiff into a spike. You've seen that more than once, and I think that is definitely affecting them. But they have also, at the same time, looked really good. They've been very strong in defense so far. Dark's going to grab. Kind of a risky grab, but he gets out of it. Almost boosts himself into the Indian when he had the boost top for free, but he chose the risky one. Wasa missing. Adarsh getting the tag pro, going flag pro, as Mikaso already had one of his own. Other putt must have been a rolling, or Mikaso got 2 tag pros, one of the two. Didn't see what happened top. Adarsh looking to get past. He's past 3 now, looking for a double block. He's gonna get around. He does. He ties it up. 3 to 3, 3.5 to go. Good power up usage there from the defense. Akapuk looking to get past a couple here. Can't do it. Adarsh on the regrab. Playing around with the boost, but now he's really screwed, as Chelsea's going to return him, and Wasa's past 2. Good job by Akapuk forcing Wasa up top. Mikaso with the snipe. Can't hit it. Got 4 ahead, though. The loss is going to get returned. Acapulco going to head back with Mikasa. Looking for pups, looking for the return. 1 of the 2. Mikasa going to get beat mid as the Indian is trying to come in. Heisey spiking himself off the boost, but Mikasa going to clean up that top. Return there. And Mikasa going to get the rolling. He's like he's the only one in base, and he's going to get a grab with the rolling being diffused. Gonna try and go inside, and he just barely sneaks by Chelsea FC. Going into base now. He gets bombed. Good return there. Basically, that's a return for the Indian. As he bombs somebody past, or right into his teammate, and he's past 3. And a good kiss from Acapulco there as Heisey's trying to go out. And he does make it out with a juke of Chelsea. And a Darsh now out past 1. Juking Chelsea going back bottom. Juking some more, and he can't hit the slingshot boost like he wanted. He might have been able to squeeze in the cap there, but the slingshot angle that he had was not good after some of his jukes took him into a bad position for it. Some power-up battles going on here. Bottom is going to be Acapulco's tag pro, as he's going to go try and lead a Darsh. Darsh not waiting, though, at all. Must have been no communication or something.